We've all heard that sugar is bad for us, but what actually changes inside your body when you remove it completely, even for just 2 weeks? In this video, we'll explore the science-backed effects of quitting sugar, from your brain and metabolism to your heart, liver, and skin, supported by research from trusted medical sources such as the Harvard Medical School, the National Institutes of Health, and the Cleveland Clinic. Welcome to Health24, your trusted source for reliable, evidence-based health information. Today, we're diving into a question that has sparked millions of searches and countless health transformations. What really happens to your body when you stop eating sugar for 14 days? This isn't about fad diets or quick detox claims. It's about understanding how your body responds when it's finally free from the constant sugar spike and crash cycle, and what surprising benefits you can notice in just 14 days. So, stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how cutting sugar can transform your energy, mood, and long-term health. Let's begin. What happens in the first 48 hours after quitting sugar? When you stop eating sugar, your body begins to adjust almost immediately. Within the first 48 hours, subtle but important changes start to occur inside you. According to the Harvard School of Public Health, when you remove added sugar from your diet, your blood glucose levels begin to stabilize, and your insulin secretion starts to normalize. This means your pancreas doesn't have to work overtime, and your energy levels become more consistent throughout the day. No more sugar highs followed by sudden crashes. During these first 2 days, your brain may start to protest a little. Sugar activates the same reward pathways as certain addictive substances, releasing dopamine, the feel-good chemical. The National Institute on Drug Abuse, NIDA, notes that removing sugar can trigger temporary withdrawal-like symptoms such as headaches, irritability, and cravings. But don't worry, this stage doesn't last long. The Cleveland Clinic explains that by the end of day 2, your body begins using stored glycogen for energy, and your blood sugar levels become more balanced. You may feel a bit tired or moody, but this is actually a sign that your metabolism is recalibrating. Your hydration levels may also improve. Sugar tends to retain water in your tissues, so when you stop consuming it, your body begins to flush out excess fluids. This is why many people notice reduced bloating and slight weight loss within just the first few days. In short, the first 48 hours are about resetting. Your body is detoxing from constant glucose spikes, your brain is adapting to less dopamine stimulation, and your metabolism is preparing for a cleaner, steadier energy flow. It might be uncomfortable at first, but it's the start of real measurable change. After 3 to 5 days, your cravings begin to drop. By the time you reach day 3 to day 5 without sugar, something remarkable begins to happen. Your cravings start to weaken, and your body begins adjusting to a new rhythm of energy. According to research published by the National Institute of Health, NIH, consistent high sugar intake overstimulates the brain's reward system, particularly the dopamine pathways. When you quit sugar, that system begins to rebalance, and over several days, your brain becomes less dependent on constant sugar hits for pleasure and motivation. During this time, your taste buds also begin to recalibrate. The Cleveland Clinic notes that after a few days without added sugar, your sense of taste becomes more sensitive to natural sweetness found in fruits, vegetables, and whole foods. What used to taste bland, like a plain apple or oatmeal, now begins to taste naturally sweet and satisfying. You may also notice that your energy levels are becoming more stable. Instead of short bursts followed by afternoon crashes, your body begins burning stored fat and complex carbohydrates more efficiently for energy. The Harvard Medical School confirms that reducing sugar improves insulin sensitivity, meaning your cells respond better to insulin and keep your blood sugar more balanced throughout the day. Additionally, your gut microbiome begins to shift. A study in the Journal of Clinical Investigation found that high sugar consumption disrupts the balance of beneficial bacteria in the intestines. When sugar intake drops, the gut environment starts to heal, supporting better digestion, improved mood, and even clearer skin. Emotionally, this period can still be a challenge. Some people report mild irritability or brain fog as their bodies transition away from sugar dependency. But don't be discouraged. These symptoms usually fade within a few days. The key is hydration, fiber-rich meals, and balanced protein intake to keep blood sugar stable and hunger under control. By the end of day 5, many people feel lighter, clearer, and more in control of their eating habits. Your body is no longer chasing sugar spikes. It's learning to function on consistent, natural energy again. That's real progress, and your metabolism is beginning to thank you for it. After 1 week, energy, skin, and sleep begin to improve. After about 1 week without added sugar, most people begin to feel a noticeable difference, physically, mentally, and even emotionally. Your energy levels become more consistent throughout the day. Instead of relying on sugar for quick bursts of fuel, your body now draws energy from stored glycogen and fats, creating a more stable metabolic rhythm. The Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health explains that removing refined sugar from your diet helps prevent insulin spikes, leading to improved stamina and better focus during the day. You may also notice improvements in your skin. According to dermatologists at the Mayo Clinic, high sugar intake can trigger inflammation and break down collagen and elastin, which are vital for youthful, firm skin. By reducing sugar, you're lowering the production of advanced glycation end products, AGEs, molecules that damage skin cells and accelerate aging. As inflammation decreases, you might observe fewer breakouts, less redness, and a healthier glow. Many people report that their face looks brighter, not because of a skincare product, but simply from letting the body recover naturally. Next comes one of the most surprising benefits: better sleep. According to research from the University of California, San Francisco, UCSF, diets high in added sugar are linked to fragmented sleep and lower sleep quality. After a week without sugar, your blood sugar levels remain more stable overnight, helping your brain enter deeper, more restorative sleep cycles. You might also feel a subtle shift in mood and focus. Lower sugar intake helps reduce systemic inflammation in the brain, which researchers at Johns Hopkins Medicine associate with improved concentration and emotional stability. By the end of the first week, your body is adapting beautifully. Your skin begins to clear, your energy feels balanced, and your sleep becomes more refreshing. What was once a challenge now feels like progress. You're not just quitting sugar, you're reclaiming your natural balance. After 2 weeks, metabolic reset and weight balance. Begin. By the second week of cutting out added sugar, something powerful begins to happen beneath the surface. Your metabolism starts to reset. When you eat sugar frequently, your body constantly produces insulin, the hormone responsible for managing blood sugar levels. But excessive sugar intake can make your cells insulin resistant, forcing your pancreas to work harder. The Harvard Medical School explains that reducing added sugar helps restore insulin sensitivity, allowing your body to regulate glucose more efficiently. As insulin sensitivity improves, your body becomes better at burning stored fat for energy instead of constantly relying on quick sugar calories. This shift can lead to gradual weight balance, particularly around the abdomen, the area most affected by excess insulin and glucose. The Cleveland Clinic confirms that lower insulin levels encourage the body to use fat as a primary fuel source, promoting healthier metabolism and reducing inflammation. Beyond fat metabolism, your digestive health may also start to improve. High sugar diets often alter the balance of bacteria in the gut, reducing the number of beneficial microbes. According to a study published by the American Society for Microbiology, cutting added sugars for 2 weeks can restore healthier gut flora, leading to better digestion and nutrient absorption. You might also notice reduced bloating and a more comfortable stomach. That's because sugar tends to feed certain yeast and bacteria that produce excess gas and discomfort. Once those are minimized, your digestive system feels lighter and calmer. Meanwhile, your energy levels continue to stabilize. Without the constant spikes and crashes caused by sugar, your adrenal glands, which regulate stress and energy, begin to recover. Researchers at the University of California, San Diego, UCSD, report that individuals who reduce added sugar for 14 days show more stable cortisol levels and fewer signs of fatigue. By the end of the second week, your body is adapting to a new metabolic rhythm, one that favors balance over chaos. Your fat-burning mechanisms have switched on, your digestion is improving, and your internal energy systems are finding harmony again. You've officially moved from detox mode into transformation mode, the point where real, lasting change begins to take root. After 3 weeks, brain, mood, and focus transformation. At around the 3-week mark without added sugar, the most remarkable changes begin to occur, not just in your body, but in your brain. When you eat sugar often, your brain's dopamine system becomes overstimulated, just like with other addictive substances. Over time, this makes it harder to feel satisfied, leading to cravings and mood swings. But when you remove added sugar for several weeks, the brain starts to rebalance. According to research from the Harvard Medical School and the National Institutes of Health, after about 21 days, dopamine receptors begin to recover sensitivity. This means your brain can once again experience pleasure from normal, healthy stimuli, like exercise, social connection, or a good night's sleep. This neurological reset also improves your mood and emotional stability. People who reduce sugar intake often report fewer mood swings, less irritability, and a calmer mind. The Cleveland Clinic explains that this is due to more stable blood glucose levels, preventing the energy crashes that lead to anxiety and fatigue. Your focus and memory may also get sharper. Studies from the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA, found that a high-sugar diet can slow down brain connectivity and learning capacity, while a sugar-free diet helps restore optimal communication between neurons, particularly in the hippocampus, the area responsible for memory and learning. Additionally, reducing sugar helps control inflammation in the brain. Chronic high sugar intake can increase inflammatory molecules called cytokines, which are linked to brain fog and even long-term cognitive decline. Cutting down on sugar allows your brain to function with better clarity and energy. At this point, around 3 weeks in, you may feel more focused during your daily tasks, more emotionally balanced, and less likely to reach for sugar when you're stressed or tired. Your mind and mood are aligning with your healthier body, a powerful combination that reinforces your progress. Remember, this transformation isn't a quick fix. It's the result of your body's natural healing process once it's no longer burdened by excess sugar. And again, while these changes are well supported by medical research, if you have specific health concerns, it's always best to discuss them with your doctor or registered dietitian. After 1 month, the full body renewal. By the time you reach 1 month without added sugar, your body is entering a full body renewal phase. Remember, this is for educational purposes only, not a replacement for professional medical advice. Always consult your healthcare provider for personalized guidance. After 4 weeks, several major systems in your body show remarkable improvements. 1. Skin and inflammation. Reducing sugar helps lower systemic inflammation, which has a direct effect on your skin. According to the Mayo Clinic, high sugar intake accelerates skin aging by damaging collagen and elastin. After 1 month of minimal added sugar, many people notice smoother skin, fewer breakouts, and a healthier glow. 2. Liver and metabolic health. The Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health explains that cutting added sugar, especially fructose, reduces the burden on the liver, preventing fat buildup and improving overall metabolic function. By 1 month, your liver enzymes and lipid profile often improve, supporting better energy regulation and cardiovascular health. 3. Heart and circulation. Added sugar can increase triglycerides and promote inflammation, which stress the heart. The American Heart Association, AHA, notes that reducing sugar intake for several weeks improves blood pressure, lowers triglyceride levels, and reduces long-term cardiovascular risk. 4. Weight balance and fat loss. By this point, your insulin sensitivity has improved, and your body is efficiently burning stored fat. Many individuals notice steady weight loss, particularly in the abdominal area, which is linked to lower risk for metabolic syndrome and diabetes. 5. Energy, sleep, and mental clarity. After a month, your energy levels are consistently higher, your sleep is more restorative, and your brain functions with better clarity. NIH studies show that stable blood sugar and lower inflammation correlate with improved cognitive performance and mood stability. By the end of 4 weeks, your body is no longer just adapting, it's thriving. You've reduced inflammation, stabilized your metabolism, improved organ function, and reset both your physical and mental energy. This is the point where your sugar-free journey becomes sustainable. The cravings are reduced, your body feels lighter, and the improvements you've worked for become noticeable and lasting. You're not just quitting sugar, you're giving your body a full metabolic and neurological reset. Now that you've seen the remarkable changes your body can undergo in just 1 month without added sugar, the next step is sustainability. How do you maintain these benefits long-term? First, understand hidden sugars. According to the American Heart Association, AHA, many processed foods contain sugar under names like sucrose, high fructose corn syrup, dextrose, or maltose. Reading labels carefully is essential to avoid accidental sugar consumption. Second, replace sugar with natural alternatives. Incorporate fruits, whole grains, and naturally sweet vegetables to satisfy your sweet tooth while providing fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. Harvard Health notes that natural sugars in whole foods do not spike blood glucose the way added sugars do. Third, focus on balanced meals. Each meal should include lean protein, eggs, fish, poultry, beans, healthy fats, avocado, olive oil, nuts, high-fiber carbohydrates, vegetables, whole grains. This combination stabilizes blood sugar and keeps cravings under control. The Cleveland Clinic confirms that protein and fiber are key to reducing sugar dependence and maintaining energy levels throughout the day. Fourth, stay hydrated. Sometimes, mild dehydration can mimic sugar cravings. Drinking water consistently helps reduce unnecessary snacking and supports your body's natural detoxification. Fifth, plan for stress and emotional triggers. Sugar cravings are often tied to stress or boredom. Practices such as mindful eating, meditation, and light exercise help manage these triggers. NIH studies show that combining diet changes with lifestyle adjustments enhances long-term success. Finally, track your progress. Keeping a food diary or using a health app allows you to see patterns, celebrate milestones, and stay motivated. Many people find that noticing small wins, better sleep, clearer skin, more energy, reinforces the commitment to a sugar-reduced lifestyle. By applying these strategies, you're not just quitting sugar temporarily, you're building lifelong habits that support your metabolism, mood, and overall health. Wow, you've made it to the end. Let's quickly go over what happens when you cut out sugar for just a few weeks. In the first couple of days, your body starts to stabilize blood sugar and insulin levels. You might feel a little tired or crave sweets. That's completely normal. By day 3 to 5, those cravings begin to ease. Your energy becomes steadier, and even your taste buds start to notice the natural sweetness in fruits and vegetables. Around 1 week, many people see clearer skin, sleep better, and feel more balanced overall. Your body is starting to reduce inflammation, which has a big impact on energy and mood. At 2 weeks, your metabolism really starts to reset. Your body burns fat more efficiently, your insulin sensitivity improves, and your digestion begins to get back on track. By 3 weeks, your brain starts feeling sharper. Mood swings and sugar cravings fade, focus improves, and you start noticing a real mental clarity. And after a month, your full body renewal is in motion, your energy is consistent, your skin is glowing, your liver and heart are healthier, and your body just feels lighter and more balanced. All of these benefits are supported by trusted sources like Harvard Health, Cleveland Clinic, Mayo Clinic, NIH, and the American Heart Association. So this isn't just hype, it's real science. If you want to keep these results, remember the practical tips. Read labels to avoid hidden sugars, eat whole foods, balance meals with protein and fiber, stay hydrated, and manage stress. Thanks for watching Health24. If you learned something valuable today, hit the like button, share this video with friends or family, and don't forget to subscribe for more evidence-based health tips. Stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.